Hello teacher, hello again. In this occasion, I am going to talking about the lesson plan number 2. I'm going to start speaking with the objectives of this lesson plan. These objectives students will be able to have students acquire new vocabulary. Uh, Another objective can be uh, getting students to learn roles at home. This is very very important. The objective number 3 can be differentiate routine activities, different routines at home. In the step of this lesson plan is the methodology and strategies that I am going to use. In the methods that I am going to use in this lesson plan is the grammar translation method and communicative method, language teaching. So this is um, so important in this lesson plan. In the strategies that I am going to talking about or use about in this lesson plan is all class work and solo work. These two strategies are so important in this lesson plan number 2. In the another important step of this lesson plan is the can be anticipatory set. So as usual, I always do a little dynamic in order that the students are motivated for the present class. I will also make them watch some slides so that they have an idea of what the class is going to be about. It's very important. The next point, very important in this lesson plan number 2, is the main teaching input. Following the class plan in the application of this process, I am going to illustrate some slides covering the routines, activities that each one carry out at home. So, for example, I am going to ask the students who makes the bed, who wash the clothes, uh, who wash the clothes. However, whoever threw away the garbage, I carry out this activity in order for the students to participate, and they can speak, and they can to improve the skills of speaking. So this is I consider is very very important. The student practice the speaking aloud. Mm, another step I going to talking about in this lesson plan is the modeling. So as you know, the modeling in the application of this process, I am going to illustrate small dialogues in some slides that I going to illustrate some slides. So I'm going to show the students these slides. So contain small dialogues about routines, about different activities that they can do in your home. So it's very important. The another step in this election plan number two, I consider is very important, is a guided practice. The guided practice, following the process, I will manage the class all the time so that the students can participate in the activity, in the execution of the class. So it's so important in this lesson plan. Next step that I consider is very important is the independent practice. In this process, I am going to send the activity for the students to do at home. This is in order for the students to reinforce the vocabulary. It's very important. In the last step, no, in the step is the assignment. In this step, as the students participate by talking about the activities they do at home, I will evaluate the activity. I evaluate their participation in class. Now, in the step, last step is the closing review and follow up. At the end of the class, I am going to ask the student some questions regarding the subject, to know if the students have grasped and if they have paid attention to the class in order to reinforce the points where there is not enough understanding of the theme. So was my second class as a main professor. In this class, I going to have the opportunity to develop myself quite efficiently, so that I prepare the class so that the students are very happy and excited about the topic that I'm going to present to them. I gave this class to the second year bachillerato or second year high school. Now I'm going to talking about the positive and negative aspects of the class plan. One of the positive aspects of this class plan was the use of the anticipatory set, because here I prepare the students with the presentation of some slides in such a way that they could imagine what the class was about. So this is very, very important, students, because students can improve your speaking. So the it's very important. The supplementary material is one of the positive aspects in this class was the implementation of the excellent teaching materials, such as the use of the slides. This caught the students' attention by looking at the drawing in large and striking way, so that the students were attentive to the illustrate